Greetings, class. I would like to introduce myself. My name is Ricardo Chardon. I am originally from Ponce, Puerto Rico, but currently living in Jacksonville, Florida. After 2 decades in aviation, that's my industry, I had settled in this area of the United States. I first started in 1996 when I joined the U.S. Army. I spent 12 years active duty. I visited various places. I was deployed to numerous other places, and I separated in 2008. Shortly thereafter, I acquired my AMP and been working on the civilian side of aviation for the remainder of the time. I am currently an inspector for a MRO here in Jacksonville, Florida. One of the skills that I would like to polish on this course is how can I say it? I mean, just being a leader, being able to lead people, how to approach them, how to understand the many ways that people think, their backgrounds. My professional experience had taught me many of that, but I would like to back it up with courses like this one. And I would like to learn more methods to help me understand people, to help myself, to develop, to be better people, and to help the industry. When you help those around you, you help yourself. I am currently finishing my bachelor's degree on aviation maintenance with two specializations. I will maintenance, of course, and this comes to hand, and safety. I believe those are hand in hand, and it makes myself more remarkable. One of the questions that the professor had is in my journey, what's my favorite course so far? I don't have a specific course. I would like to say that the management courses are my favorite because they stroke a nerve. There's things that I learn from them. There are things that I can polish that I've been doing for years. They make me reinforce of what I've been doing, and things that I'm like, this is a better way to do it. So I like to stay ahead, and I like to learn. Other than that, I am not passionate about school. So excuse me if you are, but I am not. I'm passionate about people though. For the discussion, I would like to contrast two countries, the United States, of course, and in this case, Chile. I am not from Chile, but instead of coming up and try to make up a an idea or a possible scenario, I'm going to convey an actual scenario. I work for aerial firefighting with Chinooks, and for one summer in South America, winter here, I went to Chile and I took a crew from the United States. United States is a place where, at least in the aviation industry, is more relaxed. Pilots and mechanics, they are always together. It's just a big family, especially when you're in the field, and there's no distinction. It's just the pilots, they fly, and the mechanics, we take care of the aircraft, but we are one crew. In Chilean aviation, their way is very structural. Pilots are pilots, mechanics are mechanics. Period. They don't mingle unless it's to convey information from each other. They don't even stay in the same places. Whenever we visited hotels, the first question is if you're a mechanic, or this is in hotels, if you were a mechanic or you were a pilot, so they can take care of it. And it was odd to us because as a crew, we all stayed together in the same type of facilities. At first, it was a shock, but me coming from a Hispanic heritage and coming from Puerto Rico, I understood that we Hispanics can be a little bit stubborn in our culture and in our ways. So I use this to my advantage, and that I train my crew and I tell them that what's the difference. At first, it was a shock, but I tell them how to address people and how to deal with situations as such, because it's going to be a division. So instead of mechanics, we didn't use the word mechanics, we used the word engineer. That helped a lot. And then we had to fluff our positions as the mechanics to so they'll take us seriously. Because over there, mechanics just fix, they don't take decisions. In my position, I was in charge of the crew. I was the crew lead, so I took all the decisions, even for the pilots. The pilots were there, but they were flying, and that's what they're focused on. I was there to get the aircraft ready, make sure the crew was good to go, the aircraft is good to go, and I dealt with everybody. I had to deal with their version of the Forest Service, and they were not used to, especially. But me speaking Spanish made it easier. But then it's just the way I approached, the way I dressed, the way I dress. I tell everybody, just like, make sure that you don't dress like you're a mechanic. Dress like you're a person in the field, but you're a professional. So everybody took the uniforms and everybody dressed up, and they started. Everybody over there is starting to see and treat people different. It made it easier for us to do our business over there, especially when I had to delegate some of my crew members and had to do business up and around. Culture can be challenging if you are not open to it. If you're not open to cultural differences, and if you're either here or abroad, it can be dangerous. You have to be open. You have to do your history. You have to do your research and know what moves the people, what works with the people you're going to work with, and it helps tremendously. I hope this helps for the discussion. I'll see you, and I'll be with you all for the next 9 weeks. Thank you.